But what if I told you that story is far from over? A really stunning new intelligence assessment suggests we need to completely rethink everything, and it has huge implications for our security right now.
We all remember the basic timeline. 2001, the horrific 9/11 attacks happen, and suddenly Al-Qaeda is a household name. The war on terror begins. Then, fast forward a decade to 2011, and we get that defining moment. Osama bin Laden is killed. And for a lot of people, that was it. The head of the snake was gone, and the core threat was basically neutralized. But what if that wasn't the end of the story at all? What if the organization isn't just still around, but it's massively larger? This number right here, 50 times, is the single most shocking finding from a brand new report out of the United Nations. Yeah, just let that sink in. The UN is saying that Al-Qaeda, along with all its affiliated groups, now has around 25,000 members. That's 50 times more than it had before 9/11. And look, this isn't just one country's guess. This is a collective warning. It's based on intelligence shared by multiple nations, all saying the same thing, which of course brings us to the most urgent question. How on earth is this even possible? Well, the answer lies in a really clever strategic shift. You see, to survive, Al-Qaeda didn't just go into hiding. It completely changed its DNA, evolving from one central group into something much, much harder to fight. The UN report uses this very specific term to describe the new reality. They call it multipolar. And that's not just some fancy intelligence jargon. It is the absolute key to understanding the threat we face today. So here's what that means, and this is the crucial part. You can't defeat a multipolar network just by cutting off the head. Why? Because there is no single head. There's no one headquarters to bomb, no single leader to hunt down anymore. Instead, the organization has basically metastasized. It's become this collection of semi-independent regional groups that all share an ideology but operate on their own terms. And this comparison here really lays it all out. The old Al-Qaeda was a classic hierarchy, right? A top-down command structure based mostly out of Afghanistan. But today, it's a decentralized global network of franchises. The whole strategy of the war on terror was to hit that center. But with this new structure, the edges can just keep on growing, even thriving, all on their own. So where are these new global hubs? The UN report points to a few key hotspots where the network has really dug in. You've got the Sahel region in Africa. We're talking countries like Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. That's a major hub now. Over in East Africa, their affiliate in Somalia has become deeply woven into local conflicts. And of course, in the Middle East, their branch in Yemen just continues to expand its reach. But this new structure, that's only half the story. The other half is how this network actually operates. They're not using the same old dusty playbook. They've seriously modernized their approach to getting new recruits and how they use technology. Just look at their recruitment strategy. It's totally different now. It's not just about ideology anymore. In many of these places, the affiliates are actually offering money, preying on poverty to get new members. They use social media for massive propaganda campaigns. And here's a really chilling development. The UN reports they're even using artificial intelligence to speed up the process of radicalizing and recruiting young people. And their toolbox has gotten a major upgrade. I mean, this is not the Al-Qaeda of cave hideouts and grainy videotapes anymore. The report details how they're modifying commercial drones for attacks and using encrypted messaging platforms to plan their operations securely. This is a modern, tech-savvy fighting force. So let's bring it all together. What does this all mean for us? It means the threat we're facing today is fundamentally different from the one that started the war on terror almost a quarter of a century ago. All of this forces us to ask a really tough question. We thought we understood the enemy and how to fight it. But if that enemy has completely changed its shape, its size, and its strategy, what exactly is the threat we're facing now? And that brings us to the final critical takeaway from this UN report. The threat never really ended. It morphed. It transformed from a single group hiding in the mountains into a scattered, tech-enabled, and incredibly resilient global movement. And for American security, for global security, acknowledging that transformation isn't just an interesting observation. It's the essential first step in understanding the very real and complex challenge that lies ahead.